Forza Ferrari, or is it Oh no Ferrari? Welcome back to Fog Racing, and we're here to talk about one almighty problem potentially for the 2025 season. And I'm hearing rumours, I'm seeing videos, I'm hearing murmurs in the paddock. Apparently, McLaren are 1 second faster than some cars that are allegedly in the top four. To me, that would be absolutely insane. And you know what? As much as it would suck if McLaren had a dominant car, I think the saving graces are, I think Piastri and Norris would actually take wins off each other, as we've seen in the past. I think Norris would win over the season, don't get me wrong. But also, it would be a team that hasn't dominated since when? You know, when was the last? I mean, McLaren hasn't dominated in the 21st century. Yeah, well, they've won titles, Hamilton. That's pretty much it, but you'd have to go back to McLaren Honda and not the 2010 version, the 90s, the 80s. And that's when you'd have to go back and find a McLaren car that was dominant and winning quite a lot of races. So I think this would be very intriguing, but I tell you what, it would be a damning blow on the season if McLaren were dominant. I don't think they're going to be dominant. I don't know where people are plucking a second from. It looked nowhere near a second. I know how you know. Everybody's literally talking about how close it's going to be. And I get it. Sky, BBC, Channel 4, NBC, you name it. They're going to want to keep it, cars. They're not going to want, McLaren's dominating. Don't tune in, guys. They want their viewership up, you know what I mean? But the reality is, I think if McLaren are the fastest car, it'll be by like 3 or 4 attempts. And here, 3 or 4 attempts is pretty big. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not, but it's not an amount that is unsurmountable. An upgrade package early on, easily half that. And hell, we don't know. It might have just been Bahrain that the McLaren was more suited to. Now, of course, for Mercedes, George Russell and Antonelli, wee young partnership, they'll be hoping to go against it. Leclerc and Hamilton, for me, best partnership on the grid. They'll be wanting to give it a fair go, and I think they will be giving it a fair go. And honestly, you could argue in a sense that it's better that McLaren have got the quickest car, because if Red Bull did, Max would dominate. If Ferrari did, I think Leclerc and Hamilton would dominate to a degree. With Mercedes, well, it would probably just be Russell. But with McLaren, it's like I think they're the two evenly most matched drivers, and we've seen last year having the fastest. I'm not going to say dominant, but having the fastest car. It's not like there was any McLaren domination. Yeah, it was the odd race they won by quite a distance, but I think we're in for a great season, folks, and we've still got our driver predictions 1 to 20 to do. And of course our Australian Grand Prix preview, which we'll look at everything, pole position, race winner, podium, weather forecast, all that stuff. Looking forward to it. And yeah, how great would it be to start the season with a wet race? When was the last time we started an F1 season with a wet race? Honestly, it was probably 2010. And it wasn't, it wasn't a ridiculously wet race at Australia. I wasn't even in Australia. It was Bahrain 2010. When was the last time an F1 season started and it was actually a wet race? Is there one in the 21st century? There might not be, because obviously, there's been a lot of seasons that just start in Bahrain. But a lot of seasons started in Australia. Yeah. There genuinely might not be. It's crazy, isn't it? Bring back wet races, kicking off a seat. I mean, fucking come on. Come on, down under. Always rains in Melbourne. Give us something to remember you by. Said that like they're going away. They're not going away, but we'll see. But I don't think McLaren are going to have a second advantage. I think it's just clickbait by people out there. A lot of YouTubers in the F1 community using a bit of clickbait out there, so we'll come out and batter them, is what we'll do. But anyway, that's it for Fog Racing. All that good stuff coming soon on the channel. Till then though, peace.